it is policy time. I want to give over at least one a week policy that you can expect within the first year of Mark Stewart taking the governor's seat. One of them is the building, fortunately it's just now expanding, of a cybercrime detective institute. There are already good university programs in place. I'm pleased about this. We want to market it further. We want to draw not just from within the state, but we want to draw the best and brightest people who want to go into security, want to protect Americans. We would like to draw them like Stanford draws people to the West Coast. I'd like to have the equivalent brain power coming here. And what does CCD do? This is not the catechism that CCD in early grades with Catholic schooling is. This CCD is a hive of activity that ferrets out bad people. Those who use the electronic devices, whether that's phones, internet, satellites, those who are using it for criminal activity go on our radar screens. We work up and we learn how to work up the criminal food chain to get to the people who are the real instigators. They might have some followers, but we find the real predators. And I say predators because preying on many people's pocketbooks is almost as dangerous as taking a life physically. Look, in some ways, there is an equation. When you have to police against theft, you can't put the same police resources into preventing murders and mayhems. There really is a cost to crime. And I want to make sure that there is a penalty to cybercrime. Unfortunately, we don't have enough enforcement now. I would commit to having both private and public enforcement. It's a shame because the FBI, for example, they don't treat people who do fraud on old people on the internet seriously. I remember speaking with an FBI agent. It was about a month after the Tsarnaevs were exposed. And she said, almost laughingly, "You really think in the heat of our investigation of who blew up the Boston bombing marathon that we should be instead putting resources into people stealing $500 or $600 from dupes?" She was laughing. I don't. First off, the Tsarnaevs were caught largely without FBI help. It was local Boston area police. And when the FBI and other agencies don't take a stand, the easy pickings proliferate. When Euro thugs, really the trash who are going after American bank accounts, feel free to operate, they operate more. Well, I would like to see, and I will ask the legislature to make higher level criminality for attempting mass theft and executing mass theft as well. You will go to prison for a long time, and it's not going to be a cupcake prison. This is the whole. Okay? If we could enact a death penalty for foreigners who prey on multiple people's pocketbooks in Connecticut, I'd be in favor of it. Until that time, know that the whole is really possible. And if you come into our territory, we will find you and we will string you as far as we can go. If they happen in the process of finding you and hair trigger, gee, I shot the guy even though maybe he was giving up. You better give up fast. The quick white flag or the I'm not moving, don't shoot. Okay? Learn it in English if you think you might need it. Folks, when you are getting So my message to any predators listening, get religion now, or you may get killed. If in the process of leading to your capture, you provoke one of my authorities and you end up on the wrong end of a muzzle, I will probably pardon that person. Okay? I don't want him to feel encumbered by rules of engagement that keep you alive. Surrender right away. That's what a white flag is for. Learn the English. I'm standing still. Don't shoot. You will live your days out alive, even though in prison. Don't do it in the first place. I look forward to a better regimen with fewer people preying on Connecticut citizens.